Moving on now, the deployment of Russian mercenaries in Mali has been strongly condemned by over a dozen Western powers. The nations, including Canada, Germany, France and the UK, have accused Moscow of materially backing the fighters. This comes as one of the first official acknowledgements of the deployment of fighters in Mali. The mercenaries are working for the controversial company Wagner. The joint statement by 15 powers read, this deployment can only further deteriorate the security situation in West Africa. It can lead to an aggravation of human rights situation in Mali and threaten the agreement for peace and reconciliation. In a stern message to Moscow, the statement added, "We are aware of the involvement of the Russian Federation in providing material support to the deployment of Wagner Group in Mali. The Western powers have called on Russia to revert to a responsible and constructive behavior in the region." The statement, however, did not say that the presence of the Wagner Group in Mali would result in the pullout of foreign forces. The United States is not a signatory of the statement, but earlier this month, Secretary of State Antony Blinken warned Mali not to accept Wagner mercenaries. Blinken stressed that any deal would divert needed funds and would further destabilize the country. The controversial Wagner Group has been involved in Syria, Libya, the Central African Republic, and also in eastern Ukraine conflict. Russia denies any government link with the Wagner Group, but the unit has been linked with a businessman close to President Vladimir Putin and hit by separate sanctions over meddling in the 2016 US elections. US ministers recently agreed to draw up more sanctions against Wagner. Mali is the epicenter of jihadist insurgency that began in 2012. France intervened in 2013 by deploying troops, which are now being reduced. The 15 nations are also regretted the priority of Malian authorities and who are using scarce public funds to pay foreign mercenaries instead of supporting the Malian armed forces. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the news on the move.